today I am gonna be something that I normally am not. Short and sweet. It's debatable, am I short? But most often I am not sweet. Well, let's start with a test. I have bought new LED lamps and I want to see the difference. So I know that this looks yellowish. It shouldn't be yellow because I don't have that much yellow light here. But I want to see on my computer, on my screen, if those lamps make a difference. So to the magic of editing, we go from here, which is one bright lamp, to the next, which is two bright lamps. So, see you in a bit. And we're back. Interesting, when I was putting the new bright lights up there, I didn't know that the one bright light that I had was actually yellow. So that explains the yellow coloring that I sometimes get when I have that, even though I have a face spot, But it looks a bit better, but I will know will it be better or not when I edit the shit out of this and on my computer. So yeah, because the reason that I am trying this out and testing this is that I mentioned this a few weeks back, that interesting stuff is going on in my life and interesting projects have been approached by interesting projects. And one of the projects, I can't reveal a lot, but one is one of my fuck buddies is trying to start a movement here where we live. And this is a kind of like an underground movement for kind of like a underground culture. And that is that he wants to start streaming and be a part of making this city have an underground culture of its own. We lacked that, we don't have that here, and he asked me to join his team to make amazing things happen here where I live. If you can put one and one together, you already know where I live. It's quite simple. I've never told you the name of the city where I live, but I'll give you lots of hints to know where I live if you're local. But most likely you are not local, so you're not, maybe not even a Finnish person, so you have no fucking idea where I live. But the thing is that I have agreed, I had said yes, that I will be a part of this group to develop that underground culture and whatever it brings along. It will mainly be streams and videos and social media and whatnot. But I have been asked to come along to make videos of pimp your clothes because I am a seamstress. And what I love doing, especially on clothes of my own, is buy something very cheap from a second-hand store or whatever, buy it cheap and modify it to my own. Normally I put on some metal, be it D-rings, O-rings, grommets, zippers, whatever, and maybe put some lace on it, put some ribboning on it, some corset effect on it, and I love doing that. And my friend, he admires that in me. He has been admiring my clothes that I have been pimping up myself and take something boring, make it into something interesting. So he has asked me along that if I start making streams of pimp your clothes, I take clothes from the secondhand store and pimp them up and put them on sale, and I make a video or a stream of how to do this. And when I talked about this to him the first time, I was kind of like overwhelmed because I did not know. Last year, sometime in fall, he told me that he wants to start streaming, and I was like, hey, cool, good for you, and I forgot it. And then a month back he was like, hey, I need to talk to you, I have something important. And I was like, okay. And this is the end result. I have talked to him a few times and I said, yeah, I'm interested, let's do this. So yes, that's something that will happen in half a year. Up to fall, like spring, summer, we will just gather the team, because there will be all kinds of stuff that we want to represent. There's gaming, there's heavy metal, there's clothing, and do-yourself stuff. It's like there's lots to it, and we have to build a team first before we start making it like seriously. So that's something that I am looking forward to, and hence the better lights, because I have a good camera but my lights suck, and my lighting suck. I only have one LED that is okay for this, but if I'm going to make a stream where I move around, show clothes and kind of like use this whole space, it has to be properly lit. And I have a few friends that I have asked, can you help me with lighting up the room? I might have to buy this big ass lamps with the umbrella in front, so it will not be direct light, but it will be kind of like lighting this whole area that is very fucking dark at the moment. But the main goal is that we have a place where we can make these videos and put all that shit there, but before we go that far I have to do it from home. So, lighting. And the other thing is that I have to buy a microphone, because the thing about the streams is anonymity. So I will have a mask and it will cover partly my face, or actually it will cover my face, but I won't have that problem, because it will be a mesh or something that covers it but doesn't entirely like muffle me. So I have to have a microphone here so that my speech can be heard. And these are stuff that I have to buy. But I have been planning to do that anyway for this project. So yeah, I hope this lighting is much better than before I switch the lamps. But hey, coming, yeah. My last video, I was pumped, so fucking pumped about fucking without a rubber with Mr. Heavy Metal Guy. And we have done it twice. Last week on Tuesday when I went to his place was the first time, and I have to say it was weird. I was thinking, as I said in my last video, that I have been crazy fucking horny thinking about it, and kind of like having dreams about it, fantasizing about it. It's like going out of my mind thinking about getting to fuck without a rubber. Throughout my whole life, there's only been 3 people prior that I have fucked without a rubber. a fuck buddy in high school, and then my short-term boyfriend for 1.5 years, and for a while me and Mr. Big Fuck without a rubber, but that changed. Life happens and things change. So Mr. Heavy Metal Guy was the fourth guy. I am now officially fucking without a rubber. And when it was last Tuesday when I went to his place, I was fucking nervous. It was like, it felt like it would be our first time, because fucking without a rubber for me is kind of a milestone. I mean, 3 years ago, almost to the date, me and Mr. Heavy Metal Guy went out to eat for the first time. For the first time ever, the two of us went to eat and got to know each other. 2 months later, we started fucking. And yeah, this year will be 3 years since we started. And it has been a motherfucking blast. Lots of fun. And I hope this never ends. Yeah, but anyway, last Tuesday when I went to his place, I was like going all sorts of places. Because I had just had the flu, we didn't go to the gym. So we just kind of like talked about it, and well, we watched a movie, and after that it's like, okay, it's fuck time, let's go. So well, sexy stuff started to happen, kind of like nuzzling, snuggling, kissing, tonguing, yeah. And I am all the time kind of riled up. I was so sensitive. He just touched me, and I'm like, oh. I was so fucking, yeah. And once we got to bed, we had to go through this. Well, isn't this erotic? I just laying on my back. Yeah, I have this pipette thing. Stick it in. Push the gel in, and all the time I felt like, hey, this is so sexy. Like, nope. So, but yeah, I got that gunk in me, and then we had sex without a rubber, and it was pretty darn emotional. It really was. And I was overly hyped. I was expecting so much. I can't say that it was a letdown because it felt so fucking good. But the thing is that I put that like tube full of spermicide gel inside me. It made it all too slippery. And when it comes to intercourse, I like friction. And I had so much gel inside of me that I was over lubricated. So I didn't get that friction feeling. It was not what I was expecting. It was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It felt extremely fantastic, and he liked it. I liked it, but I think there was also this kind of first time nervousness in the air. So it was a very good sex session. It was good, and well, nothing interesting else happened last week. I was still kind of like sick with the flu, mild flu. Couldn't do anything and just like whatever. And fast forward to yesterday, to Monday. Mr. Heavy Metal Day. And again, the whole day, the whole Monday at work, I was kind of like, ooh, again, really riled up. And I was like, can't wait. And yesterday, it was so much better. And because we are both tested and we are both disease free, I love giving head. Man, woman, whatever genitalia you have, I love giving head. And I got to do that with Mr. Heavy Metal Guy without a rubber. And he seriously fucking enjoyed it. It's like, I think from a man's perspective, using a rubber dulls down feeling more than what women feel, or people with vagina feel. And it was exciting, it was a turn on, it was awesome listening to him make these kind of like pleasure noises, like it kind of sounded like, not like he was surprised, but I got seriously excited and happy about those sounds. And yeah, it was fun. It was so fucking fun. And then again, the very sexy part. Wait a minute. Gel in. Yeah. Very erotic. And today, last week I was mainly on my back because I wasn't sure will gel just burst out. It didn't. So yesterday I was courageous and I was like, shall I ride? And I rode the fuck out of Mr. Heavy Metal Guy. And it felt so fucking good. And I saw his expressions and I listened to his moans and gasps, and that really, really turned me on. It was so fucking awesome. And at some point I said that to him. It was like, hey, you're making noises. Are you enjoying the situation? And he was like, oh yeah, this feels so much better. So yeah, yeah, awesome. And I wrote so much that in the end, when I'm on top and when I'm really riled up, it's 1, 2, come. So in the end, I just moved my pelvis a few times, came. Took a break, moved my pelvis a few times, came. So I told him that, okay, my butt is cramping and you must be bored as fuck, so let's switch places. So he came on top of me, and I was still over lubricated. There was not that friction that I know that I'll get without the gel. I felt so much better than last week. It felt so fucking good. And it was just coming after orgasm, after everything. And I was loud. I was very loud. And at some point, during sex, if I come multiple times or if it's very enjoyable, I'm vocal as well, like the equivalent, the Finnish equivalent of oh fuck and Jesus Christ and everything. But at some point I realized that my body cannot take anymore. And in a very loud voice, which I kind of said out loud, in Finnish, ei vittu jumalauta. So it's like, oh cunt, goddammit, or fuck, goddammit. And Mr. Heavy Metal guy noticed, like, oh, okay, hello. And then I was kind of like, break. And we had a break, and for a while I just concentrated on breathing, getting in oxygen. I was so fucking riled up. And then after a small break, I was like, come on, let's continue. So he fucked me from behind, and I was like from 0 to 1,000 in an instant. And at some point I was like, okay, my body's still cramping, I need to go on my back. And I went on my back, he came on top, and that's when the friction really started. He was really into it. And at some point I realized that my hands started to tingle. So I immediately started to focus on breathing, being in the moment, and then my lips started to tingle. And at that point I was like, stop. Because if this keeps on going, I will fucking faint. So we stopped. And I cannot remember the last time I was that fucking riled up that I almost fainted. So yeah, fucking without a rubber, I like a lot. Sadly, that's not an option with everyone, because safety first. But as I said, Mr. Heavy Metal guy is monogamous, and he's clean, I'm clean, so why the fuck not? And here we are. And something very interesting will happen the following weekend. It's late. I got up earlier today and did some yoga stretching in the morning before work. I should start doing that. It felt fucking awesome. The whole day has felt fucking awesome, but I'm tired also. But let's make it short and sweet, which neither of them I am. Yeah, short is like half an hour. This weekend, I am going to Helsinki from Saturday to Monday. On Saturday I will see Mr. X, and on Sunday I will see Mr. Nordic Metal Cruise, NMC. And if 2 different guys on a weekend is not enough, how about 3 different guys on a weekend? Because on Friday, Mr. Unnamed, that I mentioned in my quickie, who I will not name yet because I don't want to jinx it, he is coming over on Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day is a first. First time alone with someone, and let's see what happens with them, each and every one. At least 2 of them, some hanky-panky will happen. They're 100% sure. One of them is not. I won't jinx it, I won't tell which is which, but I am most certain that I have a tale to tell on Monday next week when I come back from Helsinki. So I will see you then, and most likely have a tale and a half to tell. So yeah, happy Tuesday, all you lovely perverts, and wish me luck. Wish me all the luck that I need. And if I get hanky-panky every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, let's hope like crazy that I won't develop problems. Yeah. That said, happy evening and fire out.